過ぎた季節が嘘だとしても重ねたぬくもりは嘘じゃない君が残した背中の傷跡は今もずっと甘くてだからずっと痛くて
Yo, what it do, guys? It is your boy, Leon Mookie here, back with you with another new chapter of Gundam Seed Soldier. And thanks a lot, guys. Last chapter actually did a lot more better than the, fourth chapter, actually, so appreciate it. Well, it was more of a, POV from other people's point of views of Aaron's actions, after all. So, yeah. And now you guys know that this is also an AU as well. Even due to Aaron's actions, certain new characters will be introduced into the story. Characters who weren't in the original Seed universe, after all. But other than that, I still appreciate the support that many of you are giving me for this story. A little bit of a short recap. During this time, many people were basically feeling the effects of Aaron and the Loveless Gundam have been doing to the world of the cosmic era of Gundam Seed, such as Daryl Halberd and his other friend being Jakar Rao are now having plans to basically thwart Blue Cosmos in their plans, even possibly with that of the Earth Alliance, even though they're loyal to the Alliance, though. Azrael, on the other hand, now is more aware of Aaron as well, and basically plans on trying to find out more about him, and believes that he has a connection to this mysterious director of the Atlantic Federation, or rather Blue Cosmos, with him in aiding that of Garen Zahaku, the one who was in charge of the actual G weapon project, by using Ord's Morgan Reef facility in Heliopolis, and plans on trying to steal the Loveless Gundam. Also, it seems that, Lacroixid is more determined to also kill Aaron, due to him knowing his dirty little secret of him being a clone of Mu's father, El de Flaga. And not only that, it seems he'll have a little bit of backup from that of a ZAFT Redcoat pilot known as Seal. What does these new events or new characters have to store for everyone now? So, with all that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? Chapter 6, Rise, Strife. Currently, right now, at ZAFT's Gibraltar base in the North Africa area of ZAFT-controlled territory, Isaac has finally arrived back with his allies, with then soon seeing a certain familiar face, actually, with it being Dirka, with then Dirka actually waving one of his arms on his waist, with then soon Isaac couldn't help but smirk, but went back to his stoic, basically resting bitch face look as always, with what's remaining of the duel being its head and the torso / cockpit landing right next to many of its mobile suits, being all Gins, Bukus, and surprisingly a bunch of Dins as well, with then Dirka heading to his friend, with soon Isaac getting out of what's left of the cockpit. With that, Dirka can say, "Yo, Isaac, how you been? I bet slumming it in the desert wasn't that much fun, hasn't it?" With then Isaac can help but say, "Ha ha, very funny, Dirka." And no, it wasn't. It was more annoying than anything, especially being stuck out there. With then soon Dirka saying, "Yeah, I bet. Also, how the hell did you survive?" I mean, within looking back at the duel, seeing that it basically has no arms, no legs, and not even a backpack as well. With then saying, how did you even survive being in the landing back in the atmosphere? With then soon, Isaac couldn't help but sigh, saying, I was saved by that damn mercenary, actually. With then saying, wait, you were saved by the Omega's pilot? That mercenaries? With then soon, Isaac raised an eyebrow, saying, Omega? With soon, Dirk saying, oh, right, you've been out in the desert for almost 2 days. Turns out, that's what the council was starting to calling it. They decided to call that mobile suit the Omega. With then soon, Isaac can help but say, that's stupid. And besides, it's actually called the Loveless, not the Omega. With then soon, Dirk couldn't help but eye in his eyes, saying, how the hell do you... Wait. Are you saying that that mercenary pilot basically allowed you into his mobile suit? Why didn't you... He didn't allow me into his mobile suit. All he did was basically help me land on the desert with the duel, help me out at the cockpit because I was basically suffering from heat exhaustion, especially due to atmospheric reentry, and not only that, even saved my life from the freaking sandstorm. I won't lie, it did shatter my pride a little bit. With then soon, Dirka couldn't help but be shocked, as more shocked that his fellow pilot and comrade slash friend Isaac Jewel just admit that his pride was shattered, saying, "Oh my God, who are you and what have you done with Isaac Jewel?" With then saying, "Shut up!" With soon, Ig saying, and if you're wondering, no, he wasn't a coordinator. That's what I thought too. Especially since the bastard almost looks like a fully bred coordinator. But no, he's actually natural. Saying, wait, a natural that looks like a coordinator? Now that's something I would pay for. You might get your chance. How are things been since I've been stuck in the desert? With then soon, Dirka can up and say, "Ooh boy, you're not gonna like this actually. I just got on before you showed up. I was just on the line with that of Commander Croyset actually. He said he'll be that he'll arrive back to Earth in that of a week or so. Turns out he, Athrun, and Nicole are basically enjoying their shore leave. So basically right now, we're stuck at the Gibraltar base as our shore leave. I mean, at least we can go into town, but still." With then soon Isaac saying, "That doesn't matter. Right now, I just want to get the duel back up and running. If our basically, shore leave is basically like this, I'd rather spend that time training and getting stronger." With then soon, Dirka couldn't help but raise an eyebrow, saying, "Whoa, hold up. You never train. You always say that you're basically an already ace pilot already. Why start training now?" With then soon, Isaac couldn't help but clench his fist, with soon looking up as he looks back at the desert, with then Dirka doing the same, looking where Isaac is, saying, I'm not going after the strike anymore. From now on, my target is that man Ace and his damn loveless Gundam. Whatever. If anything, all I want is to beat him. If I can beat him, I can beat anybody. With then soon, Dirk and I would say, "Damn, he must have really gotten you." With soon, Isaac remembers Aaron's words that he would be no better than that of Blue Cosmos. That he basically is a person that's willing to kill innocent people in the name of the plants, in the name of purebred coordinators. With then saying, "I just want to prove a point that I'm nothing like those bastards. That's all." With then soon, Dirka couldn't help but be shocked and surprised, looking back at his platinum-haired friend before noticing, "Wait, did you take off your bandages? Dude, you know that giant-ass scar?" With saying, "The scar doesn't matter. All that matters is that I can see. And as long as I can see, I can see clearly. I can see the path I want to take. No, that's all. And that path lies beyond that of the loveless. With then soon, Dirka still shocked and surprised. It almost seems like Isaac is a completely different person, but still the same in some way. With then soon, looking outside at the inside the base, currently that's of two women looking at the LaCroixet boys, with one of them being that of a young woman that looks like in her mid-20s, with that of long curly brunette hair, as she has that of circular round glasses, a pretty buxom figure, but still looks but is short for her age actually. Almost looks like she's that of just starting out in high school actually. As for the other one, being that of a tall young woman that also looks like she's in her early 20s as well, but she has that of long blonde hair that goes all the way down to her back, with then she having that of sharp blue eyes. With then soon she can up say, wow, so those are two of the famous LaCroixet team, the team composed of the council's little princes. With the girl, as the tall long blonde girl couldn't help but speak up, but then the other woman couldn't help but say, shut it, Selena, with saying, hey, I'm just saying, we all know that they only became redcoats is because of their parents, especially since I've heard rumors about Isaac Jewell being quite that damn hothead after all. With then soon, the brown-haired girl couldn't help but adjust her glasses, saying, even so, it doesn't matter. They're just here for the time being. Once LaCroixet shows up, we won't be able to see them ever again. With then soon, so the girl known as Serena couldn't help but look out, saying, hold on, Jen. Are you looking at least one of them? With then soon, she couldn't help, as the buxom 25-year-old woman known as Jen couldn't help but cross her arms, saying, of course not. I'm just engaging their skills. And to be honest, I think they've only gotten this far because of their mobile suits. I hear that the Earth Alliance's new prototype machines are quite something, to be fair. It's just a good thing that we were able to take them. Just imagine if they were mass produced. With then soon Serena saying, yeah, I've heard. Also, you seen Melanie and also the captain? With then soon Jan couldn't help but say, I believe Melanie's in her room sleeping as always. As for the captain, well, you know where she's doing her thing as always. Saying, of course. Doing what she's always done after all. As Serena couldn't help but smirk. As for Jan, she couldn't help but have that of the corners of her mouth couldn't help but smile before going back down into a line. Back with the Archangel crew. Currently right now, many of them are still trying to figure out what they're going to do. They're currently in ZAFT-controlled territory, no way to contact allies due to the M-jammers messing up their, communication signals after all. And one of their mobile suit pilots is still missing after 3 days. So, right now, it feels like they're basically stuck in hot water. Soon, as Nataro and Narumi basically listen to the commander, soon, Nataro can help but say, let's also bring up the fact that we're in the territory of two notorious ZAFT commanders. I'm still surprised that they haven't decided to attack us just yet. Soon, Narumi can help but speak up, saying, call it luck, to be honest. But right now, we should focus more on trying to figure out what we're going to do. If we move now, we most likely draw more attention to ourselves. Mu couldn't help but speak up, saying, well, if that's the case, why don't we stay here for the rest of our time here? I mean, it'll only be a while until our allied forces decide to come here. And what are the chances of allied forces actually coming to help us out? Which I hear is rare, especially with that of the desert tiger and the white wolf and the white fox being here. With then soon, Nataro couldn't help but glare at Mu before then Mu soon saying, "I'm just being a realist here." With then soon, Nataro sighing for saying, "In the next, we need to continue being out of sweep. If we can find a way out, then we need to find a way out. Also, I'll ask any of the crew if they have any ideas." With then soon Nataro walking out. With then soon Narumi saying, Lieutenant Badgerol." With then Nataro saying, "I'll head back to my post. I'll keep to make sure that everything stays on track. The two of you can continue looking for ways out of the situation." After saying that, she soon salutes before then the door soon slides closed. As then Narumi couldn't help but sigh, saying, "Is it me or does she seem a lot more, aloof, to be honest?" With then Mu saying, "So it isn't just me. I wasn't just imagining things. She does seem a lot more aloof than before. I mean, she's been strict and kind of, always studious, but right now, I feel like she's being more distant than ever. I wonder why." With then soon, Nataro couldn't help but sigh. With then saying, "Why the hell am I feeling like this? But right now, I should be focusing more on making sure that the crew is prepared for anything to come." With this, as Nataro continues walking, she couldn't help but begin thinking about Eren, before then shaking her head, continually moving forward in that of a faster pace. As she soon arrived to the bridge, she soon see everybody doing their best to keep everything in check. With many of the operators and crewmen keeping everything in line, looking around that of the radars, trying to keep with them soon. As then a few of them began to salute. However, soon that of Sai, Moralia, and Tola also salute as well. With then soon she's saying, "At ease, everyone. How is everything going?" With then soon Sai can help but say, "Ma'am, we've been making sure that we can detect any mobile suits coming by. Right now, we've been completely dark for the past 3 days." With then Nato saying, "I see." With then soon looking at Moralia, she's saying, "Crewman Ha, tell me, have we had any contact from that of the mercenary, or rather Mr. Ace and his Loveless?" With then Moralia actually hearing that of Eren's codename Ace, saying, "No, we still haven't got any signals. Personally, I don't see, it makes no sense. If we saw on how fast his mobile suit is, it makes no sense on why it's taking so long. A day I can understand, but with 3 days? Did he revert from course that far?" With then Tola speaking up saying, "Makes sense. I mean, we did revert from course as well to make sure we could save Kira in the strike. And not only that, Mr. Ace, on the other hand, did try to save the dual pilot, if I saw." With then soon Sai couldn't help but grit his teeth a little bit after hearing Eren's codename. With then Nataro also thinking the same of annoyance, saying, "It can't be helped. He may be a mercenary, but he's free to do his own options as long as he gets results." With then looking around saying, "Where's Cadet Alster as well?" With then soon Sai saying, Cadet Alster, we send her off to her bunk, actually. We made to make sure that she gets the proper rest. She's been here in the bridge, looking through that of the looking at the radars for that of Ace for the past couple of days. With then soon Natero actually eyes whining saying, I see. Well then, at least she's doing the best she can, but at least we need to make sure everybody is at 100%. With then soon Sai saying, yes, ma'am. With then soon Moralia and Toll look at each other before looking back at their glasses-wearing friend. With Cuzzy, currently right now, he's in the annex of the, lunchroom as he's eating his foods for his break. Before then, the doors open before as seeing that of Kira. With then soon Cuzzy saying, hey, Kira, you doing okay? With then soon Kira saying, yeah, actually, I'm doing a lot better now. Fever's gone, but I told the doctor I'm a lot better now, but he wanted to make sure to do some tests. I'm guessing he's still not used to dealing with that of coordinator patients just yet. With then Cuzzy hearing this saying, oh, right, that does make a lot of sense. I mean, he was a doctor that's mostly focusing more on natural biology, so you being on a ship would. With then soon Kira looking down saying, oh, right, sorry. With soon it becoming a little bit quiet, saying, you're not going to get anything to eat? Saying, nah, not really that hungry actually, even though I just came from that of the strike and did some simulations, to be fair. With then soon, because he's saying, you did simulations in the strike? Just like saying Ace did simulations too. Let's just say they're a lot annoying than I expected. I tried doing those I saw I heard what happened in orbit about what Mr. Ace was able to do in his mobile suit, about the firepower that he has. I tried running that through that of the strike, and every time I do, I feel like I can't measure it. Hell, I don't even think no mobile suit can measure that kind of power. With then Cuzzy soon actually was drawing a blank before he remembers the reports from that of the 8th Fleet before sending it through that of command, as it soon reported back to that of the Archangel crew. Everybody was shocked, surprised, and somewhat in fear that the Loveless Gundam was able to destroy half of the ZAFT 10th Fleet for this mission to allow that of the 8th Fleet to flee back to the moon and allow the Archangel to land to Earth. To some of them, it's hard to believe. For others, they're just glad that Aaron in his mobile suit is on their side. But a few people began to think, is he really on their side? Is he really though? With then soon, because he's saying, you know what? Even though he's a mercenary, and even though he could seem a little bit rough around the edges, I think he's a good guy, actually. With then soon, Kira saying, you really think so? Saying, yeah. I mean, sure, he does look like a coordinator, but he isn't. He's just a regular guy. Not only that, he even said it himself. He doesn't see natural or coordinators. All he says that he sees is human people killing themselves, just killing themselves. And and not only that, unlike the rest of us, he may be 2 years older than us, but he's a soldier too. So we gotta give him credit for that. With that, soon, Kira couldn't help but look down, saying, even though I did come back, and I wanted to help, and I wanted to protect you guys, everybody on this ship as well, I still don't think I want to continue fighting, though. I don't want to kill people, and yet he's able to do it so effortlessly. Hell, I even seen that he's even able to dismantle people's mobile suits without even killing them, and yet he still does with some people. It's people like him that terrify me. It's like they hold hold your life in the palm of in their hands. With then soon, because he's saying, I wouldn't go that far, but I can see where you're coming from. But still, with then soon, Kira saying, you know what? I'm bringing up a dark and depressing moment right now. Is everybody with then Cuz saying, oh right, everybody's still on the bridge, making sure to keep everything going, making sure that no enemies make to attack us, and no mobile suits or any other enemies out there as well. With then Kira saying, is Flay? With then because he's saying, oh right, Flay on the other hand, Sai and Moralia really had to pull Flay from the comms and told her to go rest. I think she really needs it. To be anything, she seems really worried about Ace, to be honest. And I can't blame her. After all, the guy saved her father not just once, but twice. Not from being destroyed on the Montgomery and also on the shuttle as well. With then soon Kira's eyes widening, saying, wait, Flay's father was also on the shuttle? With then soon, because he's saying, I mean, I think so. I mean, didn't it have all the survivors from Heliopolis on it? With then soon, Kira's eyes widening, saying, so that's why he was so that's why he destroyed, put the duel in commission, because he was trying to protect the civilians, protect Flay's father, and yet I was unable to even protect them. I just almost stood there trying to convince him not to destroy the ship. And yet, Ace was able to do it so easily, so effortlessly, without even hesitation. What am I even doing here? As Kira's internal mind began panicking, before then soon thinking about what Flay did to Eren as well, about she kissing him, was then soon thinking about what he said, saying, are you really going to tell one of your closest friends that his fiance kissed a random guy just for thanking him for saving her father? Dude, do you really want to draw that much of a wedge? With then soon Kira saying, I shouldn't think like that. I shouldn't. Should I? With then soon, because he's saying, Kira, you okay? Within Kira saying, oh, right, yeah. You know what, maybe I should get some food before I start another simulation in the strike. Within Kira saying, oh, maybe, yeah. You do look like you need to get something to eat at least. As for me, I should probably head back to my station as well. I'll catch you around. Saying with then Kira saying, yeah, me too. With then, cause he soon leaves the cafeteria, with Kira still looking down, still feeling somewhat wondering about his place in this war. As for Flay, she couldn't help but feel somewhat nervous as she's having a hard time trying to sleep. Within her thinking, I came back to this ship. I came back to it so I could see him again, so I could be with him. Ace. I even kissed him. With then soon Flay begins feeling her hands to her lips. With soon she couldn't help but giggle at least a little bit, before then saying, but I'm with Sai. Hold on. Do I even like Sai? I mean, he's a good friend, and I think he's nice and great and all, but I don't think I actually really loved him, to be honest. I mean, the only reason that we're actually together is because of our parents. If it wasn't for this arranged marriage, maybe. With then soon Flay getting up from her bed before looking back at her, her Alliance uniform, before saying, I'm only here because I wanted to be with him. And not only that, he even told me that I should be useful to the crew. even told me to go to the bridge and help out any way I can. If I was just here, what happened? I can't imagine what would happen if he wasn't here, if he didn't save Daddy, if he didn't protect me. I want to be there for him, for Ace. I want to be useful to him and him alone. If anything, I don't even care about the Alliance. All I want is to help him. I'd rather be part of Avalanche if I can. He did say he was the last remaining member. I wonder, is he willing to recruit those who want to be part of it? Then Flake couldn't help but giggle to herself before thinking about being closer and closer with her hero. Then soon back outside of the Archangel into the desert as the night sky still shines bright into the stars. Then onto a Jeep, seeing that of a man and that of a tan uniform, as he has that of dark tan skin, spiky brown hair, and that's of a well-defined chin and a well-defined face and jaw structure, actually, as this is the Desert Tiger and the commander who's in control of the Northern Territory of Africa, Andrew Walfeld, aka the Desert Tiger. Alongside him, inside the Jeep as well, is his right-hand man, Martin DaCosta, as he has that of a lighter shade tan with that of reddish slick back hair. And soon, Andrew Walfeld couldn't help but begin drinking something in that of a mug, as being his special blend of coffee, saying, "So, that's the legged ship." Then DaCosta couldn't help but speak up, saying, "Yes, sir. They've been here for the past 3 days. I know us reconning us and making sure that they don't go anywhere is one thing, but are you sure that we should be attacking it now?" Saying, it's more of a test, actually. I want to see what they're capable of. This is not really a true battle. I don't want it to be fair. I just want to see what they're capable of, especially with those 2 mobile suits out there. I hear the strike is one thing, but I heard that the Omega is another thing. Then soon, Martin saying, "Still, does Command really want that mobile suit destroyed? It hasn't even shown up for the past 3 days. We haven't even seen it on our radars." Then soon, Andrew couldn't help but speak up as well, saying, "True, but who knows? Maybe be able to see it in this attack. It could be I remember the report from that bastard Lacroixet that it just shows up out of nowhere, defends the Archangel and its allies, basically makes fun of an entire fleet and squadron of Gin pilots, even Lacroixet and his Golden Boys as well. If one mobile suit is able to do all that, I want to see it for my own eyes. Even hear that it was able to destroy Old Man Zagan's fleet as well. I respect that man, and that man respects every last one of his soldiers, either if they're above him or below him in ranking. To him, I'm doing this for the old man. So, let's just hope that the Omega's not much of a disappointment after all. Tell the boys to get ready, and also nothing too flashy as well. Then soon, DaCosta can up say, "Yes, sir," before soon bringing up that of a command phone for saying, "All forces are prepared to be on standby. We're going to sortie right out." Then soon covering his hand around that of the phone before saying, "Should we bring in that of Commander Izuyo as well in her squadron?" Then soon Andrew saying, "Huh? Oh, maybe. Call them if you want. It's up to her if they feel like it." Then Sue saying, "Understand, sir." with then DaCosta soon messaging the other commander of the Northern Africa territories. Back at Gibraltar base, currently right now, out the desert, 3 jeeps soon arrive back at the base, with then soon a few mobile suits around there doing that of drills and also patrolling the area. Soon notice the jeeps, as one of them soon saying, "The commander has returned," with then soon many of them continue doing what they're doing, or some just wait for her to arrive. With then the jeeps arrive back at the base before she soon gets out. Once she arrives, the woman known as Shiro Izuyoi has that of luscious white hair with that of light blue streaks going down it, a lush, flawless white skin with that of piercing baby blue eyes, and quite that of a somewhat hourglass figure as well, but not too perfect though. With then then the others begin to get out of the jeeps as well, as being subordinates under her squad, but not her personal team though. With her saying, "Thank you so much for the 3 of you, for you guys helping me out with this. I really appreciate it, what you've done." With then the 2 men couldn't help but salute her, saying, "Of course, ma'am, whatever this decision, we cannot condone your decisions, but we understand the reasons why you do so. If anything, we know that your actions that you take are all for the good of the plants and also for its people's image as well." With her soon smiling, saying, "And it's just the right thing to do, that's all. I think it's about time that people realize that we're not really the space monsters that people make us out to be, especially Blue Cosmos bastards as well." With then both of them saying, "Yes, ma'am. Now, go back to your posts. And once again, thank you as well." With soon, the 2 of them do one last salute, as then Shiro soon heads back into the base, where then she's soon caught into a hug by that of, Serena, with then saying, "Hey there, Commander, how did it go?" With then Shiro saying, "Serena, it went well, actually. You know, you could have helped me out with, you and Jill could have helped me out with this." With then soon, the other woman known as Jill can help but say, "Of course we could have, but we didn't want to." And also, with then Sabrina saying, "We wanted to see the other boy from the Croisset's team." With then hearing that name, Shiro, who had that of a cheerful and kind-hearted smile, soon turned to that of an indignant frown, saying, "So, the other member of LaCroix's team has arrived. If I recall, his name was Isaac Jewel." With then soon, both girls couldn't help but feel somewhat uncomfortable, as it felt like the temperature in the room just went down cold. With then soon Sabrina saying, "Yeah, it's Aurelia Jewel's son." With then saying, "That woman, she's one of Patrick Zala's biggest allies in that's of the council. If this keeps, it's also bad enough that one of the chairmans lost their sons during that whole incident at Heliopolis, leaning more into Patrick Zala's favor. This keeps up, Chairman Klein's going to lose his seat." With then soon another woman speaks up saying, "You sure about that, Commander? I mean, it's not over until it's over yet." With then a girl that has that of a sleepy voice, as then the girl has that of a pajama suit, as it looks like that of a cow suit. However, the polka dots are that of pink. And not only that, she also has her hair, on the other hand, is that of a reddish pink, with her rubbing her eyes, saying, "Welcome back, Commander. I believe that your task went well." With then soon Shiro saying, "Oh yes, actually, thank you, Mel. I'm glad, and it seems like you finally woken up, Melanie. But as for, what you were saying about Chairman Klein, then she's tilting her head, saying, "Oh, right. About what I was saying about that of Supreme Chairman Klein, I believe it's not over yet. He still has a lot of support from people, but then soon, Shiro saying, the new mobile suit, the Omega, I already heard about how many lives we lost in the battle over orbit. It was truly sad. So many lives. If only that bastard LaCroix didn't help." But then soon, Gio can help but say, "I believe it would have been easier to destroy the entirety of the 8th Fleet if that mobile suit didn't show up," saying, "But would that be any better?" Then soon everybody looking at Shiro saying, "Would it be truly better just to wipe out our entire enemies? I mean, I understand that the Rear Admiral Hal Burton has been quite the thorn in many ZAFT forces' sides, but he's a good man. I believe he's one of the few only good people in the Alliance, to be fair. Was there not any other way for them to solve that situation without it coming down to bloodshed?" Then soon Sabrina stood up and say, "Probably not, unless the Admiral allows the Legged ship to be destroyed." Oh, speaking of, did you see the Legged ship? Come on, can you tell us? How's it look? Tell me. As the tall blonde girl couldn't help but bounce around. Before then soon she was saying, "I got a glimpse of it, but it's not too bad. However, I can sense it. That the people on that ship, especially the pilot of the Strike, and possibly the Omega, there's something else. I wonder what they're capable of." Then soon, a soldier runs to the 4 of them, saying, Commander Izuyoi, Lieutenants." Soon, each of the girls look back at the soldier, saying, "I have a message from that of Vice Commander DaCosta, Commander Walfeld. He plans to attack the Legged ship. He wishes to know if we wish to aid them." Then soon, hearing this, Shiro couldn't help but basically straighten up the strand of her hair. Before then, soon sighing, saying, "I will not aid them." Then soon, the soldier was shocked and surprised, saying, "But what about you girls? Do you wish to go?" Then soon, Sabrina saying, "Oh, hell yeah! I want to go. I want to see what this new ship is capable of, especially their mobile suit pilots." Then soon, Jan couldn't help but sigh, saying, "And I'll go to make sure that she doesn't do anything stupid. I hope you don't mind, Commander." Then soon saying, "Not at all. Melanie?" Then Melody still yawning, saying, "I'm still pretty damn tired. Unless I get fully awake, I probably won't be much effective in battle. And we all know we can't have that." Then soon, Shiro couldn't help but giggle, saying, No, we cannot." Then saying, "Soldier, tell him that Lieutenant Sabrina Lure and also that of Lieutenant Jenna Malkin will head out there in their special made Lukus. As for me, I will keep things safe here at Gibraltar base. Is that understood?" Then hearing this, the soldier salutes, saying, "Yes, ma'am. I will inform the vice commander as we speak." As he soon runs off, then soon, Sabrina saying, "It's like you got the boys here pussy whipped, to be honest." Then soon, Gio couldn't help say, "Do you have to be so vulgar, Sabrina?" Then Melanie couldn't help but say, "Well, she's not wrong. When she bats her eyes, any of the guys here completely, fall for her, to be honest. It's like love at first sight. With then soon Shiro saying, "Aw, girls, you're going to embarrass me." But to be honest, I'm not interested in any of them. Unless that they can give me a challenge, they're not really worth my time. And we all know they're not. With then soon Spring saying, "True that. To be honest, I think the only person that can give you a run for your money is the commander. And too bad he's already taken. Aisha, she's one lucky bitch." With then soon Jen saying, "Again, language. Anyways, let's get on our suits. We need to get going." With then soon Sabrina saying, "Yes, ma'am." With that, the two girls soon heads off. With then soon Shiro saying, I wonder if the Legged ship won't be able to handle that of the Desert Tiger's corpse, or rather, that of the White Fang corpse as well." With then, Shiro couldn't help but have that of a smile. Before then, her tongue begins to lick her lips, almost in anticipation for what's to come. Back at the Archangel, Kira soon left the cafeteria after getting at least some food to eat, as he's soon heading back to the hangar to head back to the strike for more simulation training. He soon bumps into Flay. With then soon Kira saying, "Flay, hey." With then Flay saying, "Kira, hi. Are you feeling?" Saying, "I'm feeling a lot better," in case you're wondering, but yeah. With then soon Flay saying, "That's good. Well, if you need me, I'm heading back to the bridge." With then soon Kira grabbing onto Flay, saying, "Wait, Flay, can we talk?" With then soon Flay saying, "Can you make it quick? I still need to get back to my post." With then Kira saying, "That's the thing. Why are you so obsessed of getting back to your post? Why are you so obsessed with trying to locate, Ace after all?" With then soon Flay getting somewhat annoyed, saying, "Why wouldn't I? He's part of this crew. He's helped us out quite a bit in every situation. Why are you so angry? Why are you annoyed?" Saying, I'm not. I'm just wondering. And also, you kissed him too. What is Sai going to? You're not going to tell Sai, right, Kira?" With then soon she narrowing her eyes at Kira. With then Kira is actually shocked, saying, "Well, he's my friend." Saying, "Kira, you're not going to tell him, are you?" With for some reason, Kira feels quite intimidated just being under her glare. With then saying, With then soon, the alarms begin to go off. With then one of the operators saying, "We have enemy incoming! Enemy incoming!" With soon, Kira shocked, saying, "Flay, can we finish this later? We need to get." With soon Flay already running back to the bridge. As for Kira, he soon heads back to the hangar as fast as he can to arrive back at the strike, saying, "And an attack at this time? Damn it, where the hell are you? Ace?" With soon, a few Dins and Bukus began to race and head to that of the Archangel. With then soon, Narumi also finally arrived back at the bridge as she gets back into her captain's seat, saying, "How many enemies do we have?" With then Sai going through the monitor, saying, we have that of 10 enemies. 5 of them are Bukus, while the other 5 are that of Gens." With then soon Narumi saying, "Where is Ensign Yamato?" Within a screen soon pops up in front of Moralia, as it being Kira already in the strike, saying, "This is Kira Yamato. I'm already on standby for the strike." With then soon on the other side being that of Mu, saying, I just arrived in that of the Sky Grasper." So, with then soon Narumi saying, "Everybody, we're on that of we're on that of level 2 battle stations. Everybody get ready for anything to happen. With then soon, Nataro can up and speak up saying, also, everyone prepare for battle. Make sure, keep all missile ports and that's of gun turrets on our enemies. With then soon, within the archangel begins to hover up into the air, getting higher and higher. With then soon, Andrew looking this saying, ho, looks like they found us out. Looks like they've already started to see us. And they're getting ready for battle. With then soon, DaCosta can up and speak up saying, sir, we just got that of confirmation that 2 of Commander Izuyoi's squad mates will soon show up for battle. With then Andrew saying, so 2 of the Fangs have arrived. Let's see what this ship is capable of, and if it's all worth the hype. With that, Andrew couldn't help but have that of a big feral grin on his face. Back in the hangar, with soon loading up into the that of the catapult. With that being Mu LaFlaga in the Sky Grasper 1, as then soon Morelli is saying, Lieutenant Commander LaFlaga, you are ready to launch. With then Mu can up and say, all right, this is Lieutenant Commander Mu LaFlaga launching in Sky Grasper. Is then soon being sent flying out of the Archangel's catapult. With then soon flying around. With then soon Kira saying, what about me? With then Narumi saying, Kira, stay on standby. We want to see what the enemy is capable of and get a feel of them. Allow Mu to do so. With then Kira saying, understood. With soon Kira feeling somewhat anxious, saying, I want to be out there. I need to protect everybody. Protect the ship. With then soon remembering what the Loveless is capable of as he goes through simulation after simulation, still not being able to keep up with Aaron. With then saying, I need to keep up. I need to be stronger. With then, however, what sticks in Kira's mind the most is that Flay kissed Aaron as he grips onto the strike's controls even harder, feeling a little bit frustrated. With then, as the Sky Grasper flies up in the air, soon the Bukus and the Gin see the atmospheric mobile armor. With then soon, the Mu sends a fire from one of the strike's Agni launcher cannons, with soon destroying at least one of the Dins and one of the Bukus, saying, all right, that's two down. However, soon the Bukus begin to circle around that of the Archangel. With then the Archangel fires multiple shots towards the Bukus. However, one of the Bukus were hit, while the other one was able to land hits on that of the Archangel as well. Soon the ship began shaking at least a little bit. But soon, Narumi saying, move forward into the battle. We need to get out of this airspace for the time being. Kira, with soon getting in contact with Kira, saying, get going now. With then Kira saying, right. Also, I would want to use that of the launcher striker pack. With then soon Narumi saying, what? Why are you? I'm getting a lot better with it. Please. With soon Narumi saying, all right, launching that launching that of launcher pack. After hearing the command, Kira begins to walk to the catapult while being equipped with that of the launcher pack, with showing that of the shoulder-mounted missile launcher / Gatling gun and the Agni launcher beam cannon as well onto his left. With then soon Kira saying, "This is Kira Yamato. Strike Gundam, ready to launch." With then soon being sent forward in the catapult, Kira soon hovers up into the air using thrusters he does have for the Strike Gundam on its feet and the little thruster and the little thrusters on its back, even without the ale pack. With then soon he begins to land onto the sand, saying, "What the? Oh right, this is sand. We're on orbit, and not only that, this is also sand. Of course, I'll be start to sink and begin to slip around." With then soon, in quick succession, Kira begins switching his operating system to adapt to that of the desert terrain, and that of 1 minute. He was soon already going. Before then, one of the Bukus was about to lunge right at Kira. Within soon, Kira preparing his Agni launcher, pointing it at the Buku. The red plasma-like beam soon tears right through it, right in the middle as it explodes. With soon Kira getting closer, saying, "I won't let you get anywhere near the archangel." With soon one of the Bukus launches that of rocket launchers towards Kira. Within Kira shooting that of his own missiles from his shoulder Gatling as well. As the missiles collide, within soon Kira already rushing towards that of the Buku. Within soon it goes on its back, as then aiming the Agni launcher right towards its torso, in the middle of the cockpit. With then soon Kira saying, I will surpass him." With soon Narumi can help but say, "Kira, you're being too aggressive out there. Don't waste too much power if you can." With then Kira saying, I know. After reporting back, he soon is under fire by the Gens in the air, keeping his distance while also running around to make sure that his phase shift armor isn't fully damaged. He finally gets some breathing room, as soon begins firing that of bullets from his Gatling gun alongside the bullets in his head being his Vulcan guns. With then soon each and every shot lands on the Gens, with only one of them being destroyed, while the other one's right leg, which was keeping it in the air, soon is destroyed as well, as it begins to crash land to the desert ground. With then soon Kira saying, "There's so many of them." Back on the bridge of the Archangel, more shaking begins to happen. Within Flay speaking up, saying, we have more incoming on the southeast." With then soon Naruto saying, how many?" Within Flay saying, it's about 5. Wait, no, more keep on coming. 7 actually. With soon within Sai bringing up that of a monitor onto the main screen in the bridge. Within soon seeing that of multiple jeeps. Within Narumi saying, "Are they enemies?" With then Sue looking closer, Kazi can help but speak up, saying, "No, ma'am. I believe they must be resistance fighters." With soon one of the jeeps come closer to Kira. With then Andrew Walfeld seeing how the battle is happening, couldn't help but grit his teeth, saying, "Oh boy, it looks like the Desert Dawn shows up." With then DaCosta saying, "Do you wish to continue, sir?" Saying, "No point of ending it now. Let's just see how they're going to help out the legged ship and in their forces." With then the Jeep finally arrives, as inside the Jeep being that of a young blonde-haired lady, with that of a battle cap and a poncho and a green poncho over her, with soon throwing a line onto that of the Strike Gundam's leg, as it being a communication wire, with soon coming through that of the speakers of the Strike cockpit, saying, "You, Strike pilot, if you want to get out of this anyway, then you're going to need to listen to me." With then soon Kira saying, "Who are you?" Saying, "Just listen. We're going to be giving you directions, and you're going to fire on them. Give your ally in the Sky Grasper the same what I'm telling you, alongside those in the bridge of the Archangel as well. Do I make myself clear?" With then Kira couldn't help but feel annoyed, but glad to see that they're helping out, saying, okay. With then soon, the wire was removed, as then Kira begins to relay on what he was heard. With soon, Narumi couldn't help but say, it can't be helped. With then Naro saying, Captain, saying, I know, but they're offering to help us out. Whoever they are, we'll figure who they out later. Right now, we need to focus on however, soon, through an open channel, something begins to come out of the communication line. As since it's being over an open channel, even the ZAFT forces are able to hear this, alongside the people who are also in jeeps as well, as it begins being that of the strum of a guitar, with then the lines, but then soon the vocals come in. As right now, everybody listening to that of a rock song. Within Moralia can help but say, what is this? With then soon Tola saying, I don't know, but it does sound like an awesome song. With soon Narumi saying, what's going on? With then Sai speaking up saying, ma'am, we have another incoming. It's at northwest from here. It seems like that of a mobile suit. With then soon coming through, as then coming up on the monitor, it seems like that of a massive dust cloud in the back. With then, however, getting more closer and closer, it is that of a mobile suit. However, what it's on shocks everybody, as it being that of a motorcycle, which shocks everyone. Within, they begin to realize that that the helmet is not that of a Din or a Gin or any other ZAFT mobile suit. It is a Gundam. With then soon, everybody's shocked. Within even Narumi saying, another G weapon? Wait, it can't be. Back with Andrew Walfeld and DaCosta. DaCosta is kind of confused, saying, what's going on? Who would be playing a song over the open lines? With then Walfeld couldn't help but smile, saying, oh, looks like things have gotten really curious. And not only that, it looks like we have another party crasher. With then soon now also coming into the area of the archangel, such as that of 2 bukus, as they are custom paint jobs with that of a logo of a fox, basically, and that of pinkish blue, and one of the bukus being that of Sabrina, as she would say, oh, this is a nice song, I could jam to this. With then Jenna couldn't help but say, it's not bad, but who would be crazy enough to play this over an open comm channel? With then back on the archangel, they began to hear a familiar voice saying, yo, Archangel crew, did you miss me? With then soon hearing that voice, a few people couldn't help but be shocked and surprised. However, 2 people were actually happy to hear that voice. With then Narumi saying, Mr. Ace, is that you? Are you in that? Yep, I'll explain. Just to say, let me introduce you to. With then soon coming from the motorcycle, as a golden beam of pure power soon blast right through that of 3 bukus, before then soon coming from the back of the mobile suit, as aiming the beam rifle towards that of the Gens floating in the air, a pinkish beam soon fires onto them, with then soon shooting them down from the backs, as 3 Gens soon lands down onto the desert ground, with soon as then skidding through that of the desert, with soon the eyes of the Gundam soon flash. But then Aaron couldn't help but speak up, saying, say hello to the Strife Gundam. After that introduction, soon the song comes to an end. With then soon back with Mu in the Sky Grasper, he basically saw everything. With then Mu came up and say, I'm starting to like this kid, but I had to ask, where the hell is his other mobile suit? Where's the Loveless? With then soon Kira also confused and wondering what's going on. However, soon a few of the Bukus and the Gens soon noticed that of the Strife Gundam, and soon were about to aim at Eren. But then Eren saying, "All right, time to get serious. Ready, Akihiko?" With then soon the AI companion, the AI system for that of the Strife Gundam being that the pilot of the Gushion Gundam from Iron Blood Orphans, Akihiko, saying, "I'm already on it, Eren. So, how do you like to do this? Brutal or full-on brutal?" With Finn saying, how about full-on brutal? With I already know that Andrew Waffeld is watching, so I want to give the guy at least a little bit of a show on what's to come. With Finn soon, Akihiko couldn't help but smirk in the screen, saying, "You never change. All right, show him what you got." With that, Eren couldn't help but say, "With pleasure." With soon going full throttle, his motorcycle, or rather his customizable meteor hopper, soon spins its tire in the dirt, and that's of the desert. With soon going fast, before then jumping off of the meteor hopper, before then bringing out the Strife Gundam's main weapon, being that of a Dantalian knife, or rather that of an extension long sword. With then flying into the air, with then destroying at least a few Gens. With then the Gens soon land on. However, when the knife lands onto the Gens, instead of them being cut right through because of beam technology, instead they're basically bludgeoned, brutal, and beaten batterized with just one hit, like being crushed in on. With soon, and DaCosta saying, "Sir, did you just?" "Yeah, I saw that. That's not any other typical beam weapon. Hell, even with Gens and their regular melee swords don't really do that much. Don't really crush in. They do actually can cut into things. That, on the other hand, just bludgeoned right through it." After that, the parts soon just scatter across the desert. Within soon the girl alongside the man in the Jeep that Kira was speaking to could not be shocked, saying, "What is that thing? How is it?" With soon the man could up but say, "Lady Kigali, it seems like another mobile suit was developed. I thought that there were 5 of them alongside the 6th one, but it seems there are 7 now." With soon Kigali saying, "I get that. I don't get it. How is this possible? What has father been thinking making something like those? Or something like that?" With soon flying through the air at least a little bit before losing his thruster power, Eren soon slams down his massive sword onto that of the Gen, within crushing down onto the head. Before then, it goes back all the way down to the cockpit. However, it stops midway. Before then, Eren kicks it away as soon it lands onto the desert ground. With soon laying back down with that of a somewhat graceful landing, as dust began to erupt around the Strife. With soon putting the sword on his shoulders. Before then, going through an open comm channel once again, saying, "Andrew Wahlfeld, this is the pilot of the Strife Gundam. My name is Ace. I'm going to be asking this. Retreat your forces right about now, or Do you want to see more of your men get killed? I know the Great Desert Tiger isn't a man who's willing to risk his men's life just for a little bit of fun. Am I wrong? With then soon, Andrew Walfeld couldn't help but smirk, saying, "This young man, I could tell he's did my research on me." With then soon, DaCosta saying, "Sir," saying, "He's right. No, we've learned what we can. And to be honest, the Archangel crew isn't half bad. Just not good enough without their little ace pilot. But still, I was expecting a gray transformation mobile suit. Not this. Or whatever the hell that thing is." With soon, DaCosta saying, "Doesn't matter. All forces, withdraw back to the Lesseps. We'll plan this out another day. As for now, we got all the combat data we need. But I would love to see a little bit more of that black mobile suit, though. Well, we'll get our chances in another day." After that, soon, DaCosta begins to drive off back to the main land ship of Andrew Walfeld and his corpse. With then soon, Aaron begins to kind of take that aside, saying, "Man, that was way too boring. But hey, at least showing them what the Strife is capable of at first glance is pretty." With then soon, Akiko saying, "Yo, Aaron, there are more enemies coming this way." Saying, "Seriously? I thought for sure Andrew Walfeld would bring up all of his men. Hell, many of them respect the guy. Who would be dumb enough to go against orders unless it's Isaac and Dirka?" With then Akiko saying, "Nope, not the duel or buster, dude. It's actually," with soon seeing that, of 2 customized bukus. With then saying, "What the hell is that?" With seeing the bukus, saying, "I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen bukus with colors like that. Who the hell is piloting them?" With soon looking through the Gundam database, with saying, "Aaron, there's nothing on them." Saying, "What do you mean there's nothing on them? There's supposed to be. This is supposed to be a vamp of Gundam Seed. Nothing new should be happening. Why is something happening? This isn't how canon is supposed to be." With then soon, Sabrina in her buku saying, "Ooh, there it is. Let's see what that baby can do. Got my back, Jana?" With then soon Jana saying, "Of course, Sabrina. Just don't do anything stupid. We don't want to make the commander sad after all." Saying, Yeah. Just want to see what this thing is capable of." With then soon Aaron saying, "I'm not going to take any damn chances. Whoever these guys are, I'm going to send them back." With then soon on another screen pops up saying, "Alleluia." With then Ali saying, "Yep. Get ready to have my back. You know what to do." With then Alleluia saying, "You got it." With soon as the screen with Alleluia disappears, within more beam shots begin to come towards that of the Strife. As a few of those shots miss, a few of them actually do hit dead target onto the Strife. However, they were all nullified, not even causing any damage whatsoever. Within Sabrina saying, "What? How did that?" Within Jenna saying, "That's interesting." With soon preparing her missile launchers as shooting the missiles. Aaron sees them coming, within pulling out his sword beam rifle, shooting each and every one of the missiles without even breaking a sweat. With then soon Aaron moving forward through the desert as his thrusters push him forward, as then putting away his sword beam rifle with both hands, grabbing onto his Dantalian knife and about to slam down onto the buku, destroying it in one hit. However, as he was about to line up his hit, he missed the hit as the buku soon dodges to the side. With then Aaron was shot for a bit before then adjusting himself, stabbing the knife into into that of the desert ground, using his thrusters to lift himself into the air for a bit, before then soon pulling the knife out of the air and jumping over the second buku as its beam fangs were extended out, with then soon Jin saying, That's impossible. How can a mobile suit be that agile?" With then soon, as Aaron soon catches his bearings in that of the Strife, saying, "Damn, they're quick. If my reaction speed time if I didn't use that of the Alea Vignana system, I wouldn't be able to react quick enough." As behind him, being that of a holographic replica of the Alea Vignana system on Aaron's back. However, it's not a real one, as the Plotsky particles in the cockpit are simulation of that of the Alea Vignana system. Given that, he doesn't really need to put a freaking nanotech spine in his back after all. With then soon more and more beam shots and missiles being sent right at the Strife. As the Strife tanks the beam shots, the missiles were soon destroyed with each and every hit. As the Strife tanks the explosions as well from the impact of the missiles. But then soon, Sabrina saying, "Okay, this thing is out of control. Whoever the pilot that thing is, it's insane." With then soon, Jenna saying, "This is going to be something else. We need to retreat." But then Sabrina saying, "Hell no, not just yet. I still haven't had a little bit more fun yet." With then soon rushing back towards that of Aaron, but then Jenna saying, "Damn you, Sabrina." With soon both girls were about to clash. Before then, Aaron calls over his meteor hopper as it soon disappears. Aaron jumps into the air as it then comes back as he soon lands on it and prepares his mega buster rifle, with soon saying, "Let's see if you two can dodge this." As the yellow beam was about to charge, with then soon something begins to fly right through the air. With then Kira actually seeing this, saying, "What the? Is that what I think it is?" With soon even that of Mu seeing that of the other mobile suit, saying, "It can't be." With soon preparing its beam rifle, it soon aims right at the cannon on the meteor hopper. With then soon, as Aaron noticed this and realized what another mobile suit, he soon gawks in shock, with then saying, "No way, it can't be! What the hell is that doing here?" As the beams fire, it soon hits the meteor hopper, with then Aaron saying, "Reverse the meteor hopper! Return the meteor hopper! I don't want it exploding on me!" With then soon, the meteor hopper soon reverts back into that of Plotsky particle data before it exploded. However, Aaron soon jumps back. Within soon, the ladies on the other hand saw this, saying, "Great! It looks like Mr. Blue is here." But then Jenna saying, "Guess so. That means the Desert Dawn must have refilled themselves. Still, can't believe they didn't. I heard that they were about to involve themselves in this fight before this mysterious mobile suit shows up." With then soon, another mobile suit appears as well, as it being the Loveless in its Wave Rider form. With then soon, everybody is shocked and surprised, with then Kira saying, "Wait, what? Is that the Loveless? But if I recall, Ace said he's in that other Gundam-like mobile suit. How is he?" With then soon, Aaron, as then the Loveless shoots multiple beams at that of the other, at the very Gundam that he's shooting at, being the Gundam Stray blue frame. As Eren is completely shocked, saying, Why is Guy here? Of all the people from Astray, why is he here? I mean, I get it. Early on in Seed, when Andrew Walfeld was developing the Legos, he fought against Guy. But still, there's no way in hell that he should be here. What's going on? Am I losing my goddamn mind? With then soon on the other line, as being from Guy saying, Hey, you. Seeing that of the tan skin, glasses wearing, brown haired coordinator, with then soon Eren saying, You, what the hell are you doing here? Saying, do I know you? With saying, no, actually, but I know you, Guy Morikumo. Why are you here in the northern desert? Saying, I'm doing my job. I'm being paid I'm helping out the Desert Dawn, and personally, I would prefer it if you didn't kill that of the White Fox's little cubs. After all, dealing with her is going to be a damn nightmare if knowing that her favorite subordinates were killed. With then soon Eren becoming more and more curious and actually more and more wondering, who the fuck is the White Fox? With then soon Sabrina saying, oh, okay, maybe this wasn't a good idea. With then Jenna saying, you think? Come on, we gotta get back to the commander. Time to fall back. With then Sabrina saying, yeah, on it. After that, the two Bukus began to head back out to the Gibraltar base. With then soon Eren couldn't help but sigh, saying, what the hell is going on? Why is nothing happening like can and should be? This doesn't make any damn sense. Why are events from Astray happening in the main Seed timeline? They happen basically off screen. And why the hell is Guy here? Helping out the Desert Dawn of all things. With then soon coming through that of the comms, as it being that of Narumi saying, Mr. Ace. With then Eren saying, hey, Captain Romius, it's been a while. With then she's saying 3 days. It's been 3 days. We would have with then saying, oh yeah, right, it has. You think I can get back on the ship? I really need a shower, to be honest. As he has that of a carrying smile with then saying, no, seriously, I've been in this mobile suit for 3 days straight. I need a shower. You know how hard it is to basically roll up in style and your personal hygiene basically gets in the way of that? With then soon hearing this, everybody on the bridge couldn't help but laugh, while some were pretty damn disgusted at Eren. With Flay actually being one laughing, and Sai seeing this, feeling more and more, annoyed at Eren. As for Natural, on the other hand, she's really annoyed at Eren, but for some reason, she couldn't help but feel glad that he's back. With then soon, Narumi saying, of course, but we need to meet with our surprising allies. Also, you better explain that mobile suit you're piloting right now. With then soon Eren saying, huh? Wait, why should I? I already told you about this thing. With then soon Narumi saying, did you now? Saying, yeah, I told you when we're in space and Foreign Affairs Ouster was there. With then soon Narumi saying, wait, are you saying that's the second mobile suit that the Avalanche company developed? Saying, yeah, it was. With then soon she came up and say, when did you? With soon Eren saying, well, it was actually it was this reason on why I was waiting for so long for the mobile suit, actually. on why it took me 3 days to arrive. Honestly, it probably would have taken me probably wouldn't have taken me 1 day just to arrive instead of 3. With then soon, Nataro couldn't help but actually sigh, saying, "This boy, I feel like he's going to be the death of us if he doesn't continue saving us." With many on the bridge couldn't help but laugh, but one glare from Nataro, everybody shuts up. With then soon Narumi saying, "Of course, but first, we need to meet with our mysterious allies." With soon arriving towards the allies, as it being the Desert Dawn, a small freedom fighting group in the northern area of Africa. With then many of the men finally arrive. With soon Narumi also alongside Mu as well soon shows up. Within soon Aaron can up and say, "Hey, what about Lieutenant Badgero? Shouldn't she be here? She's one of the higher ups and part of the Archangel crew." As soon on the comms, being that of Nataro saying, "I had to keep an eye on the ship in case anything happens. I need to make sure to take control and give out orders." Then soon Aaron basically narrowing his basically giving that of a glare. Within Aaron saying, "I'm glaring. Hey, if you're thinking I'm glaring at you, I'm not. I'm just glaring at the fact that you should be out there too. You're just as much of part of the crew, part of the head of the crew as well. I'm just saying Narumi should trust you more." Then soon Nataro was actually caught off guard by those words. Then soon she couldn't help but say, "Are you just saying that just to make fun of me?" Saying, "No, I'm being actually honest." Then soon, I'm not trying to be defensive or lighten up the mood with something else. That's all. Then soon, Nataro couldn't help but blush. Well, so pretty lightly as nobody can see it. But then her saying, "If you're just saying that just to butter me up, it's not working that much. Just focus on what the captain says. That's all." Saying, "Aye, ma'am. I'll be a good little soldier boy." Then soon coming through the screen as it being Kira saying, "Mr. Ace, where have you been?" Saying, just like I told the captain, "I've been busy waiting on this mobile suit." Saying, "Speaking of that mobile suit, where did it come from? And where's the Loveless?" Still in the air, actually, being piloted by that of the AI. I did say the AI does most of the heavy lifting after all. That even means they can my gun, and not only that, the Strife also has that of an AI as well. So basically, both my mobile suits can be piloted separately without me needing to be in the cockpit. Just letting you know, that's all. Within hearing this, Kira was shocked, stunned, and surprised. Within soon, both boys getting that of a call from Narumi saying to get out of their mobile suits. Within soon, Kira doing it alongside that of Aaron. With that, they soon get out. However, Aaron soon kneels down, bringing up as Akihiko brings up his arm, opening up the cockpit, allowing Aaron to come out. Then soon opening up as Kira removes his helmet alongside that of Aaron. Then soon the leader of the Desert Dawn being Asahid couldn't help but say, "So they're both young men." Within the blonde-haired girl, otherwise known as Kigali Eula Atha, then saying, "You!" Pointing at Kira. Soon Aaron internally thinking, "Oh boy, here we go." Then Kigali basically giving out the same spiel, saying, Why are you here? In that thing of all things." Then soon Kira confused, soon realizing, "Wait, you're that girl from Heliopolis. The girl I led to." Soon she was about to punch Kira. Then she sent, as then catching her punch, saying, why? Why are you in that damn mobile suit? Why are you even here to begin with? Then soon, Kira couldn't help but say, distracted for a bit, she soon brings back her fist before then soon not punching Kira again, knocking him to the ground. Then soon, Eren couldn't help but sigh, saying, ugh, seriously? What the hell? I think this is no time for... I think we got no... Miss Atha, you think you could stop punching my friend here? Besides, I think I'm more curious on why the daughter of the chief representative of Orb is here of all places, when she should be back in her very country. Then hearing this, everybody is shocked, surprised. Even Kigali is dumbfounded, saying, How the hell do you know that? Then even Narumi and Mu were shocked, then Mu saying, well, damn, I didn't think you knew that, Eren. And how did you know that she is? Then soon, Eren couldn't help but scoff, saying, I mean, I've been in Orb many times, and I've heard that the daughter of Yuzumi Nara Atha, her otherwise known as Kigali Eula Atha, is quite the spitfire and hothead. Even rumors that she basically skips school and cut classes as well. Who knew that she skipped schools and cut classes to go the other way half around the world to fight against ZAFT as a freedom fighter? Gotta say, this is quite the rebellious phase for Daddy's little girl. Then soon, Kigali saying, how dare you? Then she was about to hit Eren. However, soon he basically grabs her fist as well. However, unlike Kira, he doesn't hesitate and basically backhands her by a slap, saying, "Don't just because you hit Kira doesn't mean it's gonna work on me." Then soon saying, "I've introduced myself, and by the way, you can call me Ace. As for you, Guy Morikumo, we'll meet again. Hopefully, we'll meet again." Then soon, Guy couldn't help but scoff, saying, "Yeah, whatever, kid." Then saying, "As for me, I did my job for today. Can I get paid now?" Then soon, Asahid couldn't help but say, yes, we'll get you your payment." Saying, "All right." Then soon, Guy walks off. The same thing also goes for Eren, as he internally thinks, why is he here? Who are those guys? The hell is going on here? This is supposed to be an entire retelling of Seed. Why is things not going as they should be? But wait, things are going what they should be. They're just, things are added. Am I truly in the canon universe of Seed? Or rather, is this my fault? Has my actions caused out of a paradox effect that caused things that are not supposed to happen? This makes no sense. What's going on? What's happening? Sam, please, tell me what's going on. Then soon arriving back into the cockpit. Soon, Eren basically breaks down crying, saying, I just want to go home. This is all too complicated, too crazy. Why can't I go back home? As now, everything that Eren has basically gone through, from basically killing people in a mobile suit, to being truly stuck in the Seed universe, and the realization that everything that he knows from Seed is basically going out of line, he finally breaks down. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Love to read them. So, I needed to make this special after all. On the introduction of the Gundam, of Eren's most powerful Gundam, the Strife Gundam, It's mostly a land-based mobile suit after all, but it can work. But it can fly in space pretty easily. Even has that of a pretty long that of flight time as well. So nothing too so it isn't half bad. But also now we have the introduction of a commander who wasn't in the main canon timeline, that being the leader of the White Fangs, Shiro Izuyoi. And next chapter you'll see on who she truly is, the kind of woman she truly is after all. Also, if you guys are wondering on why Guy is here of all things, it's complicated actually. And why he's not going after Lo, again, complicated. I'll explain in the next couple of chapters. As for the story, I'll still continue it. I'm actually devoted and determined to basically complete this story. I am 100% going to make this better than the actual Gundam Seed universe and actually explore the shit that the original Seed anime should have done instead of retconning shit in basically side story, inside animes, in manga, and light novels as well. It really pisses me off that it has to be retconning that shit. But whatever, I digress. At any rate, if you guys like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, keep up to date with my videos when I upload on the channel. And also, please check out my Discord, gaming channel, main channel, and Patreon. All link in the description below. So, with all that said, this is Leon Mookie, signing out. Later, guys, and I hope you all take care.